In January 2023, I decided that I wanted to make $1 million by December 31st, 2023. I want to become a friggin' millionaire by the end of this year. That's my plan, that's my goal, and that's what this entire video series is about right now. I want to welcome you to Friday, September 8th, 2023. This is session 29 of my $1 million journey. Today has been a really messed up day all across the board, not just in trading, but also in creating this video for you. I just realized with 1 hour to go in the markets, I was not recording any video content. Instead of a real-time day today, we are going to have a very brief video session, and I'm going to just basically give you the highlights of the day. So let's look at what happened in the markets today. The day opened up with a strong bull rally up. I don't normally see this. I can count on one hand the amount of times that I have seen the markets open with a strong rally in the upward direction in the past 3 months. It has not happened that often at all. I tried to make a play somewhere in here, even though it's a high-risk situation. I ended up flubbing up my buy-in points and my sell points. I ended up breaking even with a small profit around this time of morning. I then reset and I tried again right around here at this point of the day. Again, I screwed up a couple of my buy-in points and I dollar cost averaged my way out of that trade somewhere in this section. I don't remember. And then I set up a third attempt to try to get into the markets and to make a profitable trade. I was expecting somewhere way up here to sell out, and I came back to find this nonsense. So I've sold out of a third trade. The fact that I was not recording any content today is irrelevant because at the end of the day, I have accomplished just about nothing as far as profit goes. Now, I did start the day with a trade balance of $1,052, and my current trade balance is $1,061. So I'm up right around, $8 or $9 for the day. That's almost 1% on my entire trade balance. So the day is not a complete loss. I consider this day a win. There are 250 trade days in one single year. If I can average even 1% return on my balance every day for a year, that's over a 250% increase in 1 year. I'll take that any year of the century. But today, that's where we're sitting. I am waiting to see if there is a new opportunity for me to maybe make a real trade today. I've managed to get myself out of a couple of sticky situations where I had all my capital tied up in the market today. It's a mix match day. I do not know whether share values are going up or whether they're going down. There is a total day volume of 9.5 million shares today. That's not a lot considering yesterday we had, I think, 20 million or more. We're getting close to the end of the day and there is not a lot of volume. Earnings from C3 AI are mixed. According to the company's history, the company's doing well, but according to analysts and Wall Street, they're not happy with C3 AI at all. They've put out lots of negative media and negative press against the company. And so there is a mixed bag of buyers and sellers right now. The good news is that I have over $1,000 of capital to play with when there is volume and volatility to do so. I can come back on Monday and I can pick this up, no problem. I am very sad that I was not able to capture some of my foibles on camera today. It's been a kind of a weird day all around in the markets, in tech, and I really apologize, guys. I love and enjoy making these videos for you to see where I'm transparent with everything that's going on. That's kind of the whole point of me making these videos. The entire reason that I didn't wait until after I became a millionaire in trading was so that I could demonstrate the entire process of what happens from just starting out. That's the real value that I consider that I'm giving you as an audience. My goal is to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly from day one. Now, granted, I started with a very large amount of capital in the beginning. I'm not going to apologize for that. I worked my ass off for almost 15 years to get that capital, and I saved it up slowly as an investor. I thought that was the way to create wealth. I still do investing as well, but the real profit that I intend to make and the real wealth creation that I intend to make, especially in such a short time frame, I'm expecting to create $1 million in cash net tax revenue by the end of 2023. And I have just under 4 months to pull that off. Am I going to make it? You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. In worst case scenario, I'm going to be far better off December 31st of 2023 than I was in January of 2023, showing up to work every day. When I started trading, I started having weeks where I was making more per week in trading than I would make in an entire month working full time. All right, now I realized that I was sitting here waiting for a possible opportunity, and I may have missed it. We had shares drop down to 27.80, and then this heavy launch right back up to 27.95. That was already 15 cents a share. It's not a great, tremendous climb, but it's better than nothing. All I'm doing today is basically micro trades anyway. I could have just capitalized on 15 cents per share there. Be sure to stick around shortly. I'm going to do a weekly update with my financial status from where I was at the market close last Friday to the market close this Friday. That's coming up shortly. In the meantime, I'm just going to chill out, relax, enjoy my afternoon. If I see a play to be made in the next 51 minutes, I will take it. Other than that, I'm looking forward to ending this week and moving through a grateful weekend and starting fresh again next week. I'll see you soon. All right, it is 12:26. I am sitting here watching the markets and I am bored. I feel like having some fun. I just want to play around. I want to see if I can make a few cents on just 10 shares here. I'm just going to go in with 10 shares. 10 shares at $27.90. I want to see if I can make a few pennies. Nothing fancy. I just want to see if I can make a profit at all. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to sell those same 10 shares. I'll go for 5 cents per share. 5 cents per share will get me 50 cents. I'm going to see if I can get more than that, but I'm going to sit here manually and see if I can manually close a profitable trade. Just make 5 to 10, 15 cents per share if I can. Now, if I miss this trade, no problem. I'll just hold these 10 shares over the weekend. Not a big deal. $27.95. There we go. Can I close it though? Ooh, it's rallying up. $27.98. I'm going to hold in. I think there might be a second wave of volatility coming in. This big heavy spike at 12:30. I saw this yesterday. It came in, I sold, and then it continued to climb even higher. Let's see if that happens today. Oh, can I get $28 per share? Come on, guys. All right, I'm going to let it go. I don't know if it's going to keep going. It may, but I'm going to take a small profit there just for fun. So I made almost a full dollar on that trade. And that, my friends, is just me messing around, having fun. Look, let's go back and see now what goes on. See if it keeps going up. Look at that! Look at that! It kept going. I knew it. Somebody came in and pushed it up to $28. I could have made my full $1 profit on those 10 shares, but I chickened out and I still took a win. I just didn't take as big a win as I could have. Look at the volume continuing to come in and the share value not moving an inch. Very, very interesting. Something is resisting all of the buying. I see this nonsense all day long, man. I still haven't figured it out. There are computers and algorithms at work here behind the scenes that I do not see. Wow, did you see that spike? Look at that volume spike. Man, that is 14,000 shares, and that candle representing that volume is not very large. It's not very long. So there was literally an equal amount of buying and selling going on there at the exact same time. If I see the volume and the candles in alignment, that's good. I know that it's going to keep going in that direction. If I see heavy volumes like that and no candle moving, then I know that it's a conflicted market and not to get involved with it. I want to see if I can make another trade before the end of the day in 20 minutes to see if I can add one more dollar to my trade balance. Because if I can manage to do that, then I know that I've actually gained a clear 1% on my overall trade balance today. I started the day with $1,052 and a bit of change, so I know that if I can... Let's see if I can catch that right there. I know that if I can get my trade balance to $1,063, that I've cleared 1% on my total balance for the day. And to me, that's a good day. That's a step in the right direction that I will take any day of the week. 10 shares at $27.98. And I might have bought them right at the crest. We'll have to see. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to limit sell these at, I'm going to go for $28.03. I'm going to sell these 10 shares. $28.03. Let's see if I can make it. What's going to happen in these last few moments of the day here? Well, I think I might have bought at the top on that trade instead of at the bottom. I need to purchase before I see the green spike, not after I see the green spike. Let's try it again. What did I get these at? $27.93. Okay. Now I actually have to keep score. So I got $27.98 on the first 10. I got another 10 at $27.93. All right, so my break-even point is $27.96, which we're touched on right now. So let me turn around and sell these for, let's see if I can get at least $28.02. Let's see another strong push up to close this day. Give me one more trade with just a few cents per share. This time I've got 20 shares though, so if I make 5 cents per share on 20 shares, that's a whole dollar. Oh, it looked like it might be good, but nope, $27.99. Keep pushing, come on, let's go. I got it. Okay, nice. I got out of my position. $28.02. I'm gonna take those 20 shares off the books. Look at that volume there. 11,000 shares and the share value was not moving at all. I see this over and over and over again. It's like there's automatic buys and sells happening at the exact same time. And I'm not surprised because it's right around the share value of $28 even. That seems to be where there's like a trigger point there, where there's a whole bunch of automated sells and buys at the same cost values for some reason on the market, or as buyers come in, automatic sell orders set for $28 are fulfilling those buy orders. It's retarded activity to see. These kinds of volume spikes normally would launch the share value by 15 to 20 cents per share. But in today's case, that didn't occur. The good news is that I made another successful trade for just pennies on the share. And look what I've done. I've turned my balance of $1,052 this morning into $1,063. I've already stated in this video, today is just a garbage day for me. It's a write-off day. I screwed up my recording. I screwed up my buy-ins and sell points all day, all morning long. I'm just having fun at the end of the day, just swinging in 10 shares, 20 shares at a time, and pulling them right back out for a nickel per share. Now, this reminds me of earlier in my trading days when, back in June, when I had all my capital stuck in the market, this is exactly what I was doing in order to get by. Was I only had enough money to trade 2 to 3 shares at a time. And I would do this, exactly what I'm doing right now. I would do it 20 to 30 times a day where I would just sell 1 to 2 shares, make them back, 5 to 10 cents a piece, and just over the whole day, just add a couple of dollars. I was just trying to see if I could make enough to buy a coffee for the day, enough to buy a meal for the day. And that's how I spent a lot of my early days as a trader. And now I'm revisiting that right now for you on camera, playing around at the end of the day with these tiny, insignificant trades. Money's money. It's all, as long as it's going in the right direction, it's all good. All right, so it's time to go over the financials for the week, last Friday to this Friday. So overall, we can see that last Friday at the close of the market, I was at a balance of 47,500. Today at the market close, I am at a balance of 42,835. What I'd like to point out, though, is that this number up here, this really is not the relevant number. This one always changes based on how many shares I'm holding and what valuation those shares are. As you can see, last week, AI share value closed on Friday at $31.23, and today, share values closed at $27.97. And since last week, I was holding on to 1,512 shares, and this week I'm down to 1,490 shares. We can see that last week I was down 9,600, but this week I'm down 12,400. So this top number is not really the number that is relevant. What is relevant is this number down here. What is available in my available to trade balance? This is the number of actual cash that I have at my disposal. Okay, so at the close of the bell last Friday, I was at $327.13. And as we can see today at the close of the bell, I am at $1,063.61. So in my personal overall opinion, I am actually improving today over last week, even though the share values and the holdings say otherwise. I'm not really concerned about those because I know for a fact that I'm not selling any of those shares at a loss. So to me, those numbers at the top, they're really not relevant. So that is it for this week. I will be back on Monday, September 11th, and we are going to go into session 30 of my $1 Million Journey, and we are going to continue. I have money to play another day. I will be back excited Monday morning. If you have been liking my videos, if you are subscribed to the channel, if you are leaving comments on some of the videos, I appreciate all of this activity on your part. It helps me to grow the channel. It helps me to get the message of mastering your financial life out to other people. So just doing those small things, I appreciate it. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to be here again Monday morning bright and early. I hope that you decide to join me in that session. And if so, you can join me in that session right over here.